We live in a world carved by adventure, crafted by heroes and sages whose great deeds have defined generations. You come now to the Free Isles because you too share the spark of courage, the belief that this world must be defended, that mysteries must not remain unsolved. This is the beginning of your chapter, the ever-growing legend of humanity.
The fields are full of stunted boars and twice as many sheep, all of them with vacant smiles, grazing like there's nothing wrong. The stars look like they're cut out of the sky when I laid down to sleep, tired from the senseless trials that we take to prove we're strong. We're not at risk of endangerment, but I sense a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
More words pop into existence. Brethren. Impressive. Wow.
She shakes her head. I don't understand why you're so quick to praise the Warden.
Sam Bauer.
He left you imprisoned for so many years, just because he could not tell you from the other wicked creatures you were imprisoned with. The red creature shrugs. Orion mixed our bindings up. Little game to play on the Warden.
Unlawful subjugation.
This man and his companions, of course, were capable enough to decipher exactly which of us were virtuous and which of us were vile.
Logic puzzle.
I elbow Marcus in the side. You might want to cut it with the magic words.
Oh, do you not think that it's doing me justice here?
No.
Gregor is airborne, shedding light on the entire battlefield.
I have risen!
At the crest of my flight, I angle my body straight down at the monster.
And now I fall.
Taking the form of a raging bull that's been shot out of one of Kyr's cannons, I rocket downwards at the creature's face.
A single tear rolls its way down Marcus's cheek.
I go pale as I see gigantic Gregor rocketing towards me.
Gregor falls from the sky, the second sun falling with him. For a moment, Gregor reaches absolute clarity. He's discovered a new technique.
I understand everything!
Reach out and grab Marcus with both hands.
I kind of very slowly place my hands on Ash's face.
I grimace and speak through clenched teeth. Real good job selling it, Marcus.
Doing my best.
I've not longed for this world, my love, but do not let this sadden you. I will pass on, but I will watch over you. I will be happier, my suffering will come to an end, and I wish for you to find another. Someone else to brighten your days. Someone who you can truly care for.
Are you dying right now? Is this happening right now?
I do not wish for you to see me die, so after tonight I will leave you be. I want you to remember me in good health.
My love, you will live on in my heart, and I will love again.
I can only hope so, darling. I tighten the hug. Hear a pop, and then stop tightening the hug.
I put my face right up in Ash's face. There is some lip-to-lip action.
When I was 8, my village got raided. I was with Grandpappy Hartway, tending the fields.
Boy, you gotta massage the rocks into the soil! Ain't nothing gonna be growing in your gravel patch! We need a homogeneous mixture! Homogeneous!
Sorry, Grandpappy. I'll try to do better. Papa, what's going on?
Dad, Pappy, Gregor, get inside! There's something in the town!
We ran for the house. Mama Hartway was calling to us, pointing and yelling.
Get inside! Ah!
Papa, no!
Run, Gregor. I'll distract it. Ah!
The Outriders, the most famous band of monster slayers in the world. They saved me. I kept pretending to be a scarecrow for 3 days just to be safe. But after that, I went and joined them. Their leader Ventus made me his apprentice, and I got a new family. Until they all died too.
The fields are full of stunted boars and twice as many sheep. All of them with vacant smiles, grazing like there's nothing wrong. The stars look like they're cut out of the sky when I laid down to sleep. Tired from the senseless trials that we take to prove we're strong. We're not at risk of endangerment, but I sense a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
The Oracle. I am wisdom, the blinded word. I promise new knowledge of the known.
You hear a great crack, and suddenly out of the ether, a book connects with the back of your skull.
Ow!
I am empty. The color of nothing suffuses my soul. I am dyed by those around me. I trade my talents for theirs. It's flattering.
I am the muse, the river that guides poets to the page, bards to the harp. I am rhyme, rhythm, humor?
There's a crackle. Nothing feels different. I am gifted with fantastic hair. Wow, that is absolutely true. Something explodes off the back of Kier's scalp.
I marvel at the magnificent life.
It's absolutely beautiful. You emerge from the prison of light screaming and running. Why did we do that?
It's just so fast!
I didn't feel like walking around or taking a boat or anything.
They take so long. Dawson Stone materializes and grips the Hellhound.
Oh, it'll just ooze right out of your grip.
I'm not going to deal with it, you are! I toss it at Inian.
Marcus steps around this corner, spies a trollide, takes aim, and fires. There is a flash of magenta light, not unlike an eldritch blast, and something whizzes in its direction. He points his gun headlong at the large trollide and says, "Come here, doggy."
Oh, I think bad ideas are happening over there.
And
Inian
Marcus
points.
fires
Yeah, I think
two
I see
shots
bad
directly
ideas.
at its face.
The creature lets out a loud punches. Lots and lots and lots of punches on your face, on your arms, on your chest, on your groin, on your legs, on your tail.
Marcus attempts to disperse into mist.
Marcus begins to disperse into mist. You feel a fist travel into the mist with you, grab you, pull you back. He continues punching.
He's pushing so hard it's vaporizing him!
Marcus The imp raises a single hand.
Erupts out, its bleached white hand closing in a fist and smashing down on the creature.
Oh, I can help with this. I can dramatically increase your weight.
What?
While you're flying through the air over the creature, you wanna like people's elbow him or something?
I will shatter into 1,000 pieces. Grow out of the surface of his cannonball.
Gregor smacks the Marcus ball down into the Zeth.
That's right.
With a loud resounding ping, the ball streaks forward, burying itself into the creature.
Exiting from one of the tears and allowing the creature to enter it. Thor notices inside the ball that a number of fragments of mirror have been broken and glued around the entirety of the sphere. See you try and dodge this one, and sends an I-beam through the hole, aiming at one of the fragments of mirror. Whang!
Into distinct shapes. Beautiful. They look razor sharp. A pinch of magic, and now I have a razor weapon of my own. Pretty decent, eh? If I'm proud of anything, if there's anything that separates me from my peers, I'm decent at synthesis. Right now, I'm trying to combine what makes you two bastards so very aggravating.
Yeah, good luck. They're both incredibly unique. I assume you're not talking about me.
Admittedly, at the same time, Marcus, you've done some pretty impressive shit, and I hardly believe it's talking about me.
It's probably talking about...
Facing down the creature, I flip my dagger and grip it with the blade pointing down. I glance at Gregor and the Zeth, and stand there for a moment, poised, watching the Zeth. Things are quiet. Yeah, I pull Gregor aside, and suddenly, Gregor, you feel as though hundreds of tiny snake bites are coursing across your body, and you're energized!
I've learned that you can't learn anything from us.
Your glaive punctures through its arm, tearing straight through its harder than steel armor.
Of his fingers, 6 small eldritch blasts alight along the back of the blade.
Idiot dives forward, pretty much bodily hitting Marcus, somehow managing not to displace him. You feel a magical boost course through your system. Suddenly, your mind is alight with peace, tranquility. A familiar voice comes to mind, one of meditation. You strike with the blade with such precision that you've never felt before. Your spell is dramatically enhanced. For a moment, you channel the beauty that was the Waterfall Warrior.
So this is balance. In a moment, that feeling is lost.
No more!
No, just one more. Gregor jumps back.
In the end, it was a pretty cool super attack.
Gregor puts his glaive to Narn's throat.
Narn stares down at Gregor. A glaive, huh? Doesn't seem so bad after all.
All right. Goodbye.
All around you, lights flare to life, pinprick after pinprick, forming a cloud around Jin. Hundreds of tiny luminescent fish, created of the same cloudy material, encircle Jin's body. Each of these has enough power to annihilate and recreate your pathetic mortal.
Gregor catches it and swings it at Kirlos again. It explodes in a shower of ethereal sparks. Gregor catches the approaching glaive and swings again, from ground to sky. The glaive shatters into 1,000,000 bits. One by one, glaives splinter and shatter, taking bits of bronzed armor with them. More! Faster! Again! Again! Again!
There's a sudden plume of smoke, dust kicking its way into the air as the band and conga line alike watch on in horror. Marcus, you see a beam traveling straight for you, but suddenly you're surrounded by an overwhelming mist. Bada boom!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit!
In a burst of pure energy, stands in front of you the most glorious warrior that ever lived. The motherfucking Bell Ripper takes the shot.
Dear gods.
Aaron?
And suddenly your vision is full of something. With one big shove, Jin's smug expression vanishes. He slides backwards, slamming into the seal and vanishing.
As Jin topples into the seal, I look down my nose at him, a smug expression on my face. Oh, sorry, Jin. I didn't see you there.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
The harpy remains standing, its towering form still casting a silhouette amidst the blaze. You watch as half of the bear traps, their steel begins to run and melt, a seemingly improbable event.
Please fall over, please fall over,
It's
please fall over.
melting the bear traps? That must be over 1,000 degrees.
Greetings, brave adventurers. You've come at the perfect time, for you see, I have a rat problem. I have a rat problem!
Oh my god, he actually has a rat problem. What do we do?
I just, help me get him into the well!
No, get him in the well.
It's an old home remedy! If you douse some rat in water, it'll stop biting you!
That makes sense, you'll be fine.
Oh god.
Okay,
Damn it.
just in the nick of
Okay,
time.
Juan, we need you to
Hannah,
get blood
what
crazy
is going
again.
on over here? Well, I was once upon a long yarn ago. I was traveling behind. Once upon about yon 30 to 40 minutes
Slap.
ago.
Come on, sound it out.
Guy.
That was weird.
Just for her sake, I'm trying to be better. At
Wow.
least for this next 10 minutes.
That's actually kind of really nice.
Reprehensible. So behold the overwhelming power of Ballast McGee, he says, reaching into his pack. He pulls out a potato sack. A card flashes in his hand. Sack into back. He throws it on the ground. Here's a portal.
I hate my life.
Fucking kidding me, I say.
How do you think I get around so fast?
Ballast.
I can literally retrace my steps anywhere. Go get him, Tiger. I don't know how to put this. We're not tour guides. We're not concierges. We're just here to oversee this. We are adventurers. Listen up. And this, he motions in front of himself, this is what we do, for better or for worse. Looks at Ballast. It's for worse. We climb into potato sacks and we cry about it sometimes. It's the way
That is
life
right.
is.
We climb into potato. Marcus goes the rest of the way into
Please don't do that. Look, I'm not a good adventurer. I don't do what they do. Marcus has some fucking tiefling demonic backstory. Look at this shit. Thug motions over to himself and all the demons. This is every day for us. Good luck. I hope you slay a dragon or whatever you adventurers do. I don't need a fucking slay a dragon. I've dealt with depression my entire life. I'm already badass enough. He says vanishing.
Oh, he's the hero we deserve. Wow. Marcus hits the ground hard.